Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming on to share a traveler's notebook that I have made. This will be available for sale. So I just wanted to share, first of all, the collection that I used. I used the entire paper collection for this 12 by 12 collection kit by Simple Stories. And it is the Wildflower collection, and it has the most beautiful floral papers in it and a bunch of cut aparts and some beautiful stickers. Here is the traveler's notebook. It will include all of the stickers. I wasn't sure how to cut these up, so I just cut them up, and I had used a couple, so there are just a couple stickers missing, but you'll receive the entire sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock stickers, minus the ones I used on a different project. Those will be included if the recipient wants to use those in the traveler's notebook. So here is the notebook itself. It will come with some extras. I will go over those. This has 10 pages plus the cover. The base is 65-pound cardstock, and it's all stitched. You see I did hand stitching here with embroidery thread. The front and back cover are covered with pattern paper from the collection kit, and you can see I stitched all around the cover, front and back, using some pink thread. It's tied together with a piece of pink seam binding. I'm just going to show the pages. I added a ruffle trim on the front here. This is actually some ribbon, and I folded it in half and stitched it in there, so it just looks really pretty. This would make a great little gift for maybe a wedding or a wedding shower or something, or if you want to take pictures and put the pictures in here for a gift for someone. It's just the perfect size. It's very simple inside. You can do as much or as little to it as you want to. So I'm just going to leaf through all the pages. I did stitching around them. Some of them have some layering. Some of them are have a little bit of paper tearing. And these are all different pages, collection from the collection kit, all the different pattern paper. This one I did paper tearing, and there's a pocket here. This is the only pocket that I actually stitched in the book. And here's some pom-pom trim. And this one has got some gold shimmer paper. Let's see if the camera will pick that up. And there are 2 pages here in the middle that do not have any stitching. I guess in my mind, I was thinking since they're blue, I didn't do the pink stitching, but you can add other details to these pages. And these are really beautiful pages. Here's the center. You see I did, there's all the stitching holding the book together. And on here, I backed this with some really pretty pink shimmer cardstock and layered this on top and stitched around it. And here's some more of that gold shimmer paper. I thought I might include maybe some small pieces of this paper if somebody wants to use that. This is not a pocket. On this page, I was trying to have enough of the paper to still use it on this page, so I kind of had to mix some things together. Same on these 2 pages. And that is the traveler's notebook. The dimensions of it, 4 1/4 wide by 8 1/4 tall, and I believe that's a standard size traveler's notebook. I don't know, but it's really good size. So that's the notebook itself. I'm going to include all of the tags. There's a whole sheet. Let me show you here. Here's all the cut aparts. I have cut these 3 up, and that is all included in here. I may have maybe 1 cut apart from this, but definitely all 3 of these, all the components are included in here. These will fit on all the pages. The largest one is this one, and it definitely still fits in there, but if somebody wanted to use it, they could fold this in half, make a pocket out of it, cut it in half. There's so much you can do with it. I'll just quickly go through, show you what these are. Great for journaling spots, writing a note. You could make this as a daily journal for a month during the month in the summer, or maybe great for wedding planning. Just so much you can do with this. And definitely look on the back side of these, because they should have some sort of paper or something on the back, since all these are double-sided. There's numbers 1, 2, and 3 in here. These are smaller. These can be cut down. There's 3 of those. Twinchy size. And here's one of the larger ones. And that. And then all of the tags. These would be great for layering. You could pop a small picture on the front and use this as the frame on the page. Just show you as an example. Like, you could put a couple here, and then you can add a small photo to these, and that would be your frame for your photo. Just so much you can do. And here's another tag in here, and a cut apart. So much possibility for this. So if you are interested in purchasing this, message me. I'll have my email in the body of this video also. I thought about putting this in my Etsy shop, but I put a lot of time into making this. Etsy takes a huge cut. I will accept PayPal, so those are all included. And also I am including a couple of these paper clips that I tore the chiffon ribbon and made a paper clip out of it. And also a couple of samples of how you can add little seed beads to maybe a tag or something. And here are some French knots. I just taped it on the back because I'm not sure how to attach it to the back of paper. I just wanted to make sure it stayed in place. And then on this one, I added some sequins and then did a French knot on top of those. They just add so much to a page. So those are just samples. I'm including some seed beads and some sequins and a few other beads in here. Also some eyelets if you want to use them on some of the tags. I already punched the holes out. And there's a big ring in here if you want to put a little charm dangle. You could run the seam binding through there and tie it around. Let me show you. Just a few things here that I'm including. So on here are 3 glass beads, not intended really to be staying on here. I just thought I would put them on here. So say for example, you wanted to add a, try to move this glass bead here out of the way. Okay. Say for example, you wanted to make a bead dangle, and you could have it on here like this and put it through the seam binding and tie it on the front here. Just a second. Move that. I got that in the wrong place. We'll slide that all the way around. So say you want to just tie, and you can use different color seam binding on here too if you want. I just don't have the right color yellow. I was looking for a mustard yellow, but I do not have that. So you could add a little charm dangle on here and then have that on the front of your cover if you want to. You could even punch a hole up here if you wanted to and put an eyelet in there, make a little, you know, dangle. But I just wanted to include a few of those types of things, maybe just to pique your crafty juices, get your crafty juices flowing, and see what you can come up with. And also I am including some embroidery floss just to get you started. 2 different colors of pink and white. This is by no means enough to do a lot of French knots and stuff if you're wanting to do that, but this should be enough to get you started. I am asking $45 plus shipping for this kit. Again, this is all stitched by hand. All the papers were cut down to size. I hand punched holes in here and stitched with embroidery thread. I used the same white thread for the binding. Everything is handmade. Yeah, let me know if you're interested, or you can email me. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. And again, let me just share with you what you get. You'll get the junk journal itself. You'll get all these seed beads, sequins, a couple of glass beads in there, some eyelets. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 eyelets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think there's 5 eyelets in there. There, you can get a good picture of them. The string, couple of these tassel bookmarks. They look really cute sticking out of the top of the book. There we go. And these have samples of how you can do French knots, add seed beads and sequins with French knots. You're getting all of these cut aparts. Great for journaling, embellishing, all these tags, all the stickers that came with the collection except for the ones that are missing. Plenty of words there to use on your pages. I will also throw in some extra scraps of some paper that I have left over from the kit, and some of this gold. Let me see if I got a whole sheet here. I think I do. Well, it's this gold shimmer paper, and I'll include some of that in there as well because it just looks beautiful with this collection. All right, and the seam binding to go around the outside. So let me know if you're interested. And I do plan on putting together more of these. I am really wanting to use up my stash before I buy any more collections. Stay tuned for more, and I don't know if I'm going to do stitching on all of them, but this one I really love the way it turned out. All right, thanks so much. Bye.